What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great start to your Monday morning. So I wanted to come on here and talk about this DMX situation that's brewing. Now, we are well aware that DMX left us prematurely, right? And I'm pretty sure that his family is still mourning his loss. Now, somewhere during the mourning process, his family members dried their tears because now they're going after the estate of DMX. It's all about money. So back in May, it was reported that DMX's estate was worth a little less than $1 million. Now, listen, money is money. And with all the kids and baby mamas that DMX has, they're coming for their piece of the pie. Now, DMX's fiance at the time of his passing, Desiree, she did some underhanded stuff, very sneaky, right, to undermine the rest of the family. This chick went to the court and applied to be legally declared his common law wife, but the judge, he turned it down. He was like, nope. Now, the reason why this move by the judge is so significant is because if she was approved, right, to be his common law wife, it would have gave her immediate seniority over his 14 children to potentially control his estate and all future earnings from his music. Now, according to legal sources, they're saying that an estate must be set up to manage larger expected future earnings from DMX's music, right? And so the first step in this process is for the court to appoint administrators. So it's been said that his 3 adult sons from his marriage to Tashira Simmons, right? Xavier, Tacoma, and Sean are petitioning to be the administrators. Now, we also know that DMX has other children. So he does have 2 grown daughters by the name of Sasha Simmons and Jada Odin, who are also filing to be administrators of the estate. So this situation is gonna get crazy. I can see, a lot of feuding between the siblings and the baby mamas and things like that, because everybody's gonna feel that they are entitled and they have a right to, DMX's funds, because he has a lot of kids and there's a lot of responsibilities that need to be taken care of. Now, what makes this situation even messier is the fact that DMX had no will. So, without him having a will, that's just chaotic in itself, because without a will, that allows people who are involved and feel that they're entitled to get some money to make up their own numbers and put out there what they think that they should be getting. And so when you have family members going back and forth and siblings fighting over the estate, I just have a funny feeling that this situation is not going to iron out well, and there are going to be a lot of court visits between all the siblings and the baby mamas trying to get this situation under control and trying to divide the pie all these different ways. But I hope that they can resolve this issue peacefully. I really do. Now, a source close to this situation said that Desiree tried to muscle the court to name her the common law wife. And like I said earlier, that means that she would have taken precedence over the children, but the court refused. Now, the judge, I believe her name was Helen Blackwood, she ruled that Desiree didn't have standing to file as a common law wife. But hey, I'm hoping that they can handle this in a professional manner. It just seems that when it comes down to relationships and especially marriages, and when somebody in the family unfortunately passes prematurely and they happen to have all this money, it just becomes the main culprit of fights between family members and things like that. And money is the root of all evil, and basically money can change relationships for the worse. And you just have to stay prayed up. You have to understand the dynamics of the situation, and what it basically comes down to is the amount of love that you have for one another. Is it that strong that you guys will value one another as family over the amount of money that you could receive, right? And we all know that sometimes when you're talking about your own family, they can be worse than, just your friends. Friends can treat you better than your family on any given day, and your family can become the worst enemies that you've ever encountered in your life. So it's just a very sticky situation, and like I said, I hope they resolve this in a very professional manner. So let me move along to the next story. I want to jump on this story in regards to JayZ and Damon Dash clashing once again. And so this is what's going down about that situation. So Rockefeller is suing Damon Dash over the NFT of Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. And so an NFT is a non-fungible token. It's is a unit of data stored on a digital ledger called a blockchain that certifies a digital asset to be unique and therefore not interchangeable. NFTs can be used to represent items such as photos, videos, audio, and other types of digital files. So Damon Dash reposted a story to his Instagram that Rockefeller was suing him, and basically he said that it was bubblegum-ish. He's not really concerned about it. Damon Dash said that he wasn't trying to sell Reasonable Doubt or resell Reasonable Doubt. Damon says that he's only trying to sell his share of Rockefeller. Now, according to Dame, Jay-Z tried to buy his share a long time ago, but he lowballed him. And Dame was not about to move on that price. He felt that it was too low. Now, because of that low offer from Jay-Z, Dame is looking for a new buyer. And so under the terms of the deal with a potential buyer, the buyer would buy Dame's share of Rockefeller. And with that purchase, it would give Jay-Z and Rockefeller Records the exclusive administration rights. Now, what I find funny is just last week, Jay-Z sued a hip-hop photographer by the name of Jonathan Mannion. I hope I said his last name correctly. If I didn't, that's what his name is today. Okay. Now, Jonathan shot the cover for Reasonable Doubt. And so this situation seems a little bit finicky because first he sues Jonathan, and then this week, or a couple of days ago, he's suing Dame Dash. And I'm wondering if Dame Dash and Jonathan are in cahoots with each other, trying to make some money some kind of way. Now, Dame Dash may have, the legality to actually do what he's doing because he does own a share of Rockefeller, but it just seems funny that Jay-Z will sue Jonathan, who shot the cover for Reasonable Doubt, and then he's coming after Damon Dash saying, yo, you're being sued for trying to sell Reasonable Doubt or the NFT of Reasonable Doubt. And it just seems like, Dame Dash and Jonathan are in cahoots with one another. I don't know. It just seems a little ironic.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
It's just a shame that Jay-Z and Dame Dash can't get their relationship together. I mean, these guys can't even be cordial. And in my opinion, Dame Dash actually started this whole situation that led Jay-Z not to be able to trust him. Because back in the days, it was a lot of conversations about how Dame Dash went behind Jay-Z's back because Jay-Z was trying to court Aaliyah first. But Dame Dash went behind Jay-Z's back and actually took Aaliyah from Jay-Z. And then when Jay-Z started dating Beyonce, there was a lot of talk that Dame Dash went behind Jay-Z's back and he was basically trying to take Beyonce from Jay-Z. And so, to be perfectly honest, Dame Dash has no one else to blame but Dame Dash for his severed relationship with Jay-Z. He can't be trusted. You can say a lot of things about Jay-Z, and I have a lot of things to say about him, but it's just crazy to hear Dame Dash go on certain podcasts and just drag Jay-Z through the mud and talk about, his issues with Jay-Z, but he doesn't want to talk about the real issues and why Jay-Z has a disdain for him. And it's because he can't be trusted. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that Dame Dash has a stake in, Rockefeller, and under the court of law, he probably does have a right to sell his share. But, at the end of the day, just think about what Rockefeller could have been if you would have just remained loyal to Jay-Z instead of trying to take his woman. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here and let y'all have that in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about the DMX situation and his family fighting over his estate. Also, give me your thoughts on the situation that's brewing between Jay-Z and Dame Dash. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Peace.